The Los Angeles Lakers. The Los Angeles Lakers. Man, if you a Lakers fan, I can only imagine how just disappointed and how disgusted you are in this season and in this team. Man, this team has been a disaster. Oh my goodness, like to the likes of unfortunately Anthony Davis not being able to stay healthy. So he missed a lot of games, and of course, LeBron, with him getting up in age, has been, missing some games with some like nagging, small injuries, and then on top of that, the player Westbrook hasn't, it hasn't been up to par, and then you guys with some of your complementary players on this team haven't really been all that good, so it's basically a mess with the Lakers. It's to the point where I don't really even know where to go with this team. This team it's a mess. You guys have no trade assets on this team. You got a lot of old guys on this team. Hopefully this team is able to at least get into the play, the play in. Hopefully, or possibly over the course of over the second half of the season, move up to like 6 or move up or something. But I don't know what this team gonna do at the trade deadline. But I have some options on who they can realistically get. I know a lot of Lakers fans are looking at the Harrison Barnes of the world, the Jeremy Grants of the world, and some of these big players who are going to be possibly available at the deadline. But unfortunately for you guys, like I just mentioned, you guys don't have any assets to go after those type guys. But in my list, I have more realistic targets. For the Lakers possibly going after. But before I get into it, if you a Lakers fan or if you just love NBA content, man, hit that subscribe button and hit that like button. Don't be afraid to hit that like button, man. But yeah, I'm gonna get into it. So the three guys I have now, as far as for the Lakers, my dream target for the Lakers is a guy named Eric Gordon. Now, like I said, the Lakers don't have enough trade equity to be serious players for the likes of Jimmy Grant, Ben Simmons, or Miles Turner, or any other big name on the board. For me, Gordon is probably the best the team can do. He's a good shooter. Actually, he's honestly an elite shooter, shooting 46.1%. He can get to the rim and do some playmaking. And yeah, if you the Lakers, you looking to add shooters around the likes of Westbrook and how the way he plays, and of course LeBron, and adding a veteran, and Eric Gordon can be a solid realistic move for the Lakers. That I can see them possibly doing a possible player that they can realistically get. And then like for a guy like Eric Gordon, you probably wouldn't have to give a whole lot up. So from that standpoint, that's why I have him on my list as a more doable option for this team. As far as getting a guy like Eric Gordon, maybe the downside is like matching salaries could be an issue. I can see that. It probably maybe it'll cost the likes of Taylor Horton Tucker and Kendrick Nunn and other contracts to make the money work. But I mean, if you a Lakers fan, would you be willing to possibly trade the likes of Taylor Horton Tucker and Kendrick Nunn, for a guy like Eric Gordon? I don't know. That's something the Lakers gonna have to answer, and I'm curious, what you Lakers fans think. My number two guy, the probably more realistic guy, is a guy named Kenrich Williams. He has $2 million as far as salary, and he's much more attainable. Now the Thunder could ask for first round picks and returns. Now for the Lakers, they can't trade a first rounder until 2027. I may have to offer a collection. They probably will have to give up 6 second rounders and and Malik Monk, but I don't know, for a versatile guy, a 3-and-D player like Kenrich Williams. I mean, I feel like that's a solid move that the Lakers could realistically get and go after. Now for my last target, I had a guy. Well, actually, he's kind of more of a sneaky target because I don't think nobody is really putting him with the Lakers. But a guy, Lou Williams. I mean, for Lou Williams, it's simple, instant offense, man. And as we know, you can never have too much offense. But you know, he's a guy that could come off the bench and give you some offense, for this Lakers team. Can kind of spread the flow and stuff. So, but yeah, man. As you see some of these targets, I know they're not exciting, but it's gonna be hard for I know Lakers fans, are always dream big as far as getting the Miles Turners of the world or the Jeremy Grants at the deadline. But the realistic truth is, you guys don't really have the assets to attain these players, and it's you got to remember, it's like it's like 30 other teams who probably gonna have a better package for those type guys, and you guys, unfortunately aren't one of those teams that have anything of value. And I don't know, maybe y'all try and trade Russell Westbrook, back to Houston and get like James Harden or something. Like I don't know, but for me personally, I think for the Lakers to come to this trade deadline, like I feel like it's probably gonna be more of a quiet one, just because, like I said, you guys just don't have the assets. But if you're a Lakers fan, man, leave in the comments on what type of players you would love to see on this Lakers team. Leave it in the comments. And like I said at the beginning, if you're a Lakers fan or if you just love the NBA overall, man, hit that like button, man. Smash that like button and hit that subscribe button. Hit that subscribe button, man. But yeah, that's pretty much gonna be it for me. We out.